Ah, yes, the notorious Jeffy's bad word from the SML Plus show. Today I'm going to break down analysis and why, in my opinion, Jeffy's bad word is a terrible video. Specifically for a early introduction to Jeffy, and I know this isn't his first episode being introduced, but I think I understand why he's so hated now, and not only that, why the episode in general is hated, and specifically why it should be for some people. But if you enjoyed that episode, that's completely fine, and I'm just rambling my nonsense. But without further ado, let's begin with this deep dive analysis. Oh yeah! So that small movie opens up with Jeffy smacking his diaper and Mario wanting to go to the store or the mall. And Jeffy replies that he wants if he stays home alone. To which Jeffy says if he can poop in the sink, which Mario says no, he can't. So the scene then cuts to Mario and Jeffy in the car. And this is the way it goes all downhill. So, as seen in the footage, Mario almost bongs a hobo down, which is actually the hobo just jumping into the car or jumping in front of the car. And Mario says a slur that is used to dehumanize, well, not really, but it's a bad slur against homosexuals that is used for them, which by the way you shouldn't use. So Jeffy starts repeating the sus word offensively again and again. So in the next scene, Mario is going to go inside of Walmart to get some bulbs or lights. And well, he also tells Jeffy to stop saying the word, which is completely fine. But here is where things start to go downhill. So we then meet Tyrone, who is a dark-skinned, of course, fella. So, how does the scene goes? Well, I want you to predict what's going to happen. If you say A, Jeffy is going to say the slur against Tyrone and Tyrone is going to be a Mario, you'll be absolutely correct. So there's a joke about Black Lives Matter to Tyrone, which clever Logan, very clever Logan. But Jeffy says the slur and Tyrone rolls what to Mario. This scene I have had very much issue with. I know it's a comedy based show, but come on Tyrone, you couldn't distinguish Mario's voice from Jeffy of all people? It's clearly Jeffy deserving the beating, but I'll address why I think this is like this. But anyways, Mario continues saying that he wants a white light bulb, and Tyrone gets banter that it's probably because it's black lights, encasing racism, of course. But then Jeffy says this slur once again, and Mario gets the beating. This is the main theme of the video. Jeffy causing X problem, not getting punished, and Mario's the one getting it. This is very tedious. I know that MBK recently did a video of Junior having a crush on Cody's mom. It's one of his worst videos. It's a disgusting video, theme-wise, and that's agreeable. But I think this video is another worst-case video, in my opinion, of course. If you like this video, again, props to you. But then Rosalina comes in the next scene. And Mario and Jeffy, well, let's just say are slagging about the whole idea with Jeffy using the bad word. To which Mario wants Jeffy to stop using the bad word, which is very agreeable. So Mario, who keeps telling Jeffy to stop saying the word, but Jeffy refuses. So Mario threatens Jeffy by saying he will spank him if he doesn't. Which, in all honesty, is a punishment, but would it really do anything to Jeffy? Do you really think that Jeffy's gonna take this? Nope. So Mario decides to spank Jeffy, and Rosalina absolutely hates it, because Jeffy does not need any punishment. So after the punishment, Jeffy runs back into the room after being spanked, and he calls the police, saying that Mario, let's just say deliberately touched him, aka raped him. Don't ask me how the police chest, which is Officer Brooklyn, comes into the scene and absolutely, without no hesitation, watching, even knowing Mara for years, and even though I know, yes, this is a plush video, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why didn't Broken Guy have any evidence? Jeffy didn't have any evidence saying, didn't have any evidence showcasing that yes, Mara did it. But I know that we'll take things in consider because this is a very serious issue. But he knows Mara for years, so why would he ever do this course of action? I have no idea. So anyways, Rosalie believed Mario's the bad guy because he quote-unquote beat Jeffy, which Jeffy definitely deserved, since Jeffy shouldn't have used the word, and I know some people say, well, Mario shouldn't have the word. And well, yes, that is the case, and while I do agree with that point, to be honest, the next scene is what made me think that this episode is even worse, because the whole point of this, the plot bends towards Mario simply punishing Jeffy. Because as I said beforehand, Officer Brooklyn appears on the scene and dwells Mario is registered as a sex offender. And not only this, but the hobo who jumped in front of Marka accused Mario of bouncing him down and in fact lies on him even though he was the one who did it. The problem with this episode SML movie, and oh wait, I forgot to mention as well that Jeffy goes into Mr. Goodman's show to say that to repeat that Mario did exactly what he did to him. Well, falsely did him, raped him, and how he was a victim of it. This episode is just bent to heat against Mario, and that's the main issue of it. The plot just conveniently goes to Jeffy's way, and I think this is deliberately the main issue with Jeffy's bad word. All of it. In conclusion, let's list off some of the points that I have gained so far. First of all, this is torture. Just plain torture. Second of all, Jeffy never gets consequences. And third of all, the plot bends conveniently to Jeffy. This is the reason why I think that personally, this episode is horrible. Now, of course, if you disagree with me, that's completely fine and you love the episode personally. In fact, leave your comments down below because I would love to see some criticism and bring about my points and discussion about this episode in SML movie Jeffy's Bad Word. Also, a special thanks to all of you people who have watched the video and has made it to the end as well. And if you would like, you could comment, you could like and subscribe if you wish to. And with all that being said, I would love every one of you to have a great day. And I'll see you soon on my next episode. Or upload, I should say. Well, goodbye.